everybody, it's Brittany, and today, well, right now, I'm going to kind of film a get ready with me, chit chat a little bit. We're going to try this, see if it's something that I want to do. I've only got like 25 minutes to get ready. Anyways, so I figured that I'm going to try and use my new items from Colourpop. A moment of silence. You know that it's not a good moment when I have a moment of silence. So, anyways, I figured that I was going to attempt to play with some of them. Now, I don't have a lot of time. In case you're wondering, I'm using the Aqua Petit Jelly BB Cream. I'm hoping that it sits well on my face because I don't ever use a primer, but for some reason I felt like using a primer today. Because don't you hate when that noise? Don't forget your ear, by the way. Do you ever want a line? Although it's hard to do it on this side because of this piercing. Anyways, I usually use BB creams for most of my makeup or lighter foundations. I'm not really a heavy foundation kind of person. If you want to know my thoughts on this, I'll tell you right now. I like it. It's by Holika. I know that there are some mixed reviews. The only thing that I find is that it is a tad bit drying, which is okay for me. I have dry skin, so it's not like the best thing for my face. But at the same time, it's not horrible. It doesn't dry that bad, and by the time I'm done highlighting and using Fix Plus, it's not that big of a deal. Alright, I just got this in the mail. I ordered it from Sephora. I actually ordered the other one too. It was on sale for like $5 or something like that. But it's the ChoSungah Real Cheek Smoother in the color Lilac Drop. I told you guys that I got this weird obsession right now with purple. I've always had this thing where I really like, oh no, it's got to be this primer. This is why I don't use primer, because I could see it chunking where I had put the primer on. Maybe it's because I used a brush instead of a beauty blender. Oh, hi, Loki. I don't know. We're just gonna have to live with it. I'm actually gonna put, I think, this one over top of it. This is the Too Faced Dream Lover. What was I saying? I have no idea. I don't know. I guess we're just gonna keep moving on then. So that's how absent-minded I get. It's hard. It's not that it's hard for me to multitask. Is that sometimes what you're not realizing is that my multitasking is going in like 12 different directions. Oops, I forgot to contour. Instead of I'll just powder contour. Screw it. Just get in there. No, we'll do a little bit of cream. My mind goes in like 6 different directions. It doesn't go just in, 1 or 2. When I multitask, I multitask. I really don't know what we're going to talk about. Hopefully this doesn't freaking, I feel like it's going to act weird again because I don't like using under eye concealers really either. I don't like using any of this stuff, but I'm going to continue to use it in this video. Oh my god, I am looking horrible in person. So I'm going to be using, oh, I'm sorry, that was the freaking, for the concealer I used the Conceal and Define in the color C3, which I've used in a video before. I've tried it out, and I don't like it. I don't. So now I'm going to be taking the Colourpop Take the Lead shadow and using that as a powder contour to deepen it up. Alright, now I need to warm me up. I need to be warm. I'm so cold. And I'm just taking that darker shade. I don't remember what the shade color is. I probably should have wrote it down because I depotted it from the, ooh. Oh, okay. For some reason I thought my ear was bleeding. I'm like, why is my ear bleeding? I should have wrote it down though when I depotted it from that Rue 21 one. I decided to start doing different videos because when I was decluttering, I was looking through things and I was like, what? I feel extremely wasteful. Like, I look at the makeup and yeah, I can give it to the kids, but now my kids have a makeup collection that I didn't even have in my 20s. Like, no, in my early 20s. But I feel like they have, I didn't have that much makeup. I didn't. So to me, it's kind of like mind-boggling that they have that much makeup. So it made me think, really step back and think of all, because I can't keep pawning it off to them. And a lot of the stuff that I have, I can't really donate because I looked it up and you can't donate like liquid lipsticks, which I don't think I'm going to be buying anymore. I do still have some that I need, but I don't think I'm going to buy anymore because I wear some liquid lipsticks, but for the most part I wear lip stain. So I don't see the point in buying more liquid lipsticks just to do, I mean, unless there's something that you really want to see, then obviously if I can get it, I'll get it. But for this channel, I'm not going to go out of my way to buy stuff that I know that I don't necessarily need. So I'm going to try to minimize things. Buy things that I feel like I really will get a lot of use out of, or things that I'm genuinely intrigued or interested by, and use them. That is, and the other thing that I guess I was getting, as if you noticed, I'm doing more like fashion. Well, I did one. Well, I'm filming the second one, but I already did one that it hasn't uploaded yet at this point in time. But I did them because I'm not even gonna. I want to set my under eyes, but they look so bad. I look like holy crap. I look like I'm 50. Like, for reals. I wish that I didn't, but I do. I don't like that. It's why I don't really use under eye concealer either, because it's not good for my skin. I thrive better when I use things that are more, maybe I'll use this luminizing, the Tony Moly one. Maybe that'll make my under eyes better and give it more shine. Maybe you won't notice as much going on down there. One can hope. I'll wear glasses, spritz my face extra hard, and make me look like I just came out of a shower. That's why I've been doing a lot of different things, because I want to try different things. That's why I decided that I was going to do a lot, why I've been kind of doing different things, why we're doing this Get Ready With Me, which will be the first one on this channel. For all I know, it's going to be the only one on this channel. I feel like I got a lot of blush going on right now. I really do have a lot. I need to blend this out. My face is looking horrendous. I need to get some of this. I feel like that blush, it's the first time I've used it. This is the problem. Every single time that I use a pore or a primer or professional, for some reason, it makes my pores more emphasized. I don't know what it is. It's like, maybe it's because I use BB creams. I don't know. All I know is that this is looking horrendous and I am not happy. Hopefully, thank goodness I have literally no cares. That's why this channel, I feel like I'm going to be moving more towards like personal stuff. And I don't mean personal like, you know, getting into my sad life stories or, you know, stuff like that. I mean like, you guys getting to know me as a person. You hear that? That's my nose. It's like when your nose is almost stuffy but not quite stuffy. That's what my nose is currently doing. Anyways, so that's what I mean, is that I want to get into like more personal stuff with you guys, talking to you guys. I really love to hear your feedback on things, and don't be scared to comment and to leave comments in the comment section, please. I love talking to all of you. I know I don't always respond back immediately because, you know, I'm not glued to my social media accounts. I am very much the kind of person that lives in the moment of life and isn't on their Snapchatting every moment of their life, which is cool. If that's you, like, you do you. But that's just not me, and that's just the way I was raised, because I was raised at a time before cell phones, essentially. Before, you know, well, it wasn't before, well, yeah, I was raised in a time before cell phones, and I didn't get my first phone until I was young, even for, you know, when I got my first cell phone. I was like 13, and I had one of those frickin' Nokia brick phones that you could change the faceplate, and I swear to God, I thought I was the coolest person in the whole world. And minutes, I don't even want to know what minutes were. Minutes were probably, you had to pay, I had a prepaid one, and I think it was like $20. It was like holy crap. Anyways, I think it was like it was like $1 a minute back then to have cell phones. And it was back when, what was it? Nextel was still popular, because I think my mom had a Nextel phone. I don't even think Nextel's around. I know they merged, so I mean they're still around technically because they merged with AT&T, I think. But yeah, in other words, that's the reason that I have why I'm not necessarily a social media aholic, is because I grew up living in the moment. Not only that, but I didn't really grow up rich. I mean, I say that after I say, you know, I was, you know, one of the few people who had a cell phone when I was young. But it was because my mom got it for me. My dad, on the other hand, didn't really, like, he worked hard, and we never really had a lot of money. And my mom was, you know, she moved to California for a while, and I lived with my dad, and she tried her best to, you know, provide what she could for me at a distance. And because I grew up in Michigan. And so she did her best to give me everything that I wanted, everything that I needed. And yeah, so I didn't have a lot of money, though. My dad didn't have a lot of money, and that's who I lived with. My mom may have been in California and, you know, made a decent living, but I was living with my dad, and he didn't have a lot of money. And so that's why, while I had some luxuries in life, I didn't have them all. And I think I've mentioned this in a previous video that, you know, I also didn't really ask for a lot. I asked for weird stuff as a kid. No joke. I straight up asked for things like pocket watches. I used to carry around a pocket watch back before it became, you know, considered a weapon because it was on a chain. But I used to carry a pocket watch to school. I would ask for stopwatches. I remember those things. Like, I really wanted a stopwatch, and I really wanted a pocket watch, and that's what I got for Christmas. That's why, like I said, that I don't really social media a lot. I'm trying. I'm going to. I do have an Instagram. I don't even know why. This makeup look at this point is just done. Did you see? That's where I'm at, where I'm just shoving shadows, or not even really trying to blend right. Sorry if I'm super quiet, I'm just trying not to get this all over my face. We gonna wait for it to dry. But anyways, yeah, growing up like that has caused me to be extremely conscious of the decisions, or conscious of those around me, and I feel like if I'm getting something, somebody else should be getting something. I'm very much about fairness. I'm OCD about fairness, to be honest. That's why each of my kids get X amount of dollars for like their birthday and for Christmas, because if I don't, then I'll overspend, because I'll be like item numbers. It was easier to do monetary numbers because like my daughter Catherine is getting older. She's 12, so she wants things like a new cell phone and stuff like that. And if I were to just say, okay, well, you guys each get 10 items per year for Christmas, that could rack up pretty freaking fast. I don't know how I feel about it now. Looks very pretty. I think maybe if I could put some of this over top of it. That's the brush I just used. Okay. What is going on? Like, I tried to put this on with a brush. Yes, you can all hate me in the comments. I should have used this brush. But it's not the brush. Oh my god, what? Look at this. Maybe it's because I put it over top of shadow. Alright, I'm just going to put some of this. I think this is a 2 bird. Well, this went downhill real fast. Because that color, I don't know if it's... I mean, it could have been... I'm going to try it again. Because I kind of sort of did put it over top of... This is unsalvageable. Straight up. At this point, all I'm hoping is that I can get all of that freaking cream shadow that I put on that's off my lid. I can work with what's left if that all just wants to go away currently. So I'm going to try it again. Not right now. Another time. When I don't have powder products on it, or when I can put concealer down first. I don't really have like oodles of time. I'm like racing the clock right now to get these to get done, and I'm not that I'm trying to cut anything short, because at this point I'm frantically rushing to get these on and to get out the door. Alright, so not the best eye look I came up with, and definitely took a turn for the worse, but hey. At this point, all I care about is being presentable enough to leave the house. And I have currently eyeshadow. Oh, get out. And I had eyeshadow on my contact. You know what? Tried and true. Going for my mermaid one from Hot Topic. Anyways, this really wasn't very good of a first get ready with me. I feel like this is like, let's rush together, because that's what we're at. That might be the lighting too, honestly. Because this highlight never fails me, and it's kind of failing me. So it's probably the lighting, and I probably am going to go outside and blind everybody. Bad day! That got on my teeth. I look like I've been killing people with my mouth. Which is also known as probably cannibalism. I mean, how else are you going to genuinely kill someone? Unless you eat them. Or, I mean, you have to... I don't know how you kill someone with your mouth. Why are we on this topic? Anyways, so I'm going to let you go, because obviously I'm already running late, and I'm upsetting myself even further the longer I stay here with you. Not that I don't want to, but I just gotta go. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this video, which you probably didn't. I'll probably refilm it, and I hope you come back for more. I love you all, you beautiful unicorns, and I literally look like I'm bleeding. See? This is why we don't do nice things. Love you! Mwah.